part of the freedom of making it was the feeling like, well, this isn't a hit song, so we can do whatever we want. Like we weren't thinking in terms of hit song. Quite the opposite. The intro goes on forever.
You're right.
Forever before the lead vocal comes in.
It's 4 minutes and 20-something seconds.
Yeah, it's a long song, but turns out DJs love that because they could go, hey, come on down to the Lockhart, or a carpool. They can talk right up to where they made up their minds. They could talk right up to it.
Yeah.
So DJs really like having that. And we didn't know that. We didn't plan that. We thought the song was too long. It doesn't hit the chorus for cheese.
Yeah.
It's a Gobi Desert to get to the chorus,
You know what? I've tried to play that song in different styles to see what it would be like, and it doesn't work. The only way that I've found that the verse and the chorus are compatible is by playing it the way it's recorded.
Yeah.
I tried it in like a Latin groove, or, they don't mix the two parts unless it's this linear rock and roll. But
so it
seems to work.
We had no idea, and that's why after you have a massive hit song like that, and they're like, "Do that again." And you're like, "Do what again? How?" We didn't know what we were doing. This is all just accidents, a series of circumstances and accidents coming together.
Completely, and that's what fascinates me about that, because both y'all's stories are coming through about what y'all thought about, and you were involved in the song. And the rest of us, I can tell you where I was when I heard that song. I'm not blowing smoke. I was driving over, and I thought it was Elvis Costello. There's a similar timbre in y'all's voices.
That's the first time he's been brought up, but big for me.
But I love Elvis Costello. But that song, when I heard it, was like when I heard freaking "We Will Rock You." It was that catchy,
wow.
And so that fascinates me. Whether it's Bojangles or whether it's The Way, it's a moment of magic that, sure, we all wish we could do that again, right? But
I do know that whenever I played it for anybody, we put it first because of the big long intro. So I go, hey, we just finished this album out in L.A. You want to hear it? They go, sure. Put it on every single time. People go, this is y'all? Like that reaction, like, really? This is good. This is you all? And they turn it up, and it always had an effect right away.
Oh, yeah.
And after playing music for people over and over, you know what it's like. For 10 years, you go, here's the song. They're like, cool. Hey, so have you been, they're not even, they stop listening to the song very quickly.
Right.
Because they're bored.
Well, that's a pop masterpiece.
Well, thanks.
I mean, and not a lot of people can say that, buddy, And so the last thing I'll bring up about that is to hearing y'all do this thing. There is a story that I've heard a bunch about. Paul McCartney will tell about playing "Hey Jude" for John Lennon, and he said, "I'm gonna replace all these lyrics." And John Lennon's going, "No, you got to keep that. That's good. No. You kind of need that other person to be keeping you on the right track sometimes. I never felt like I really had that. Y'all did a little bit, at least on that song, right? You kind of need the people to have that influence on each other, right?
I think there's an example of that's going to happen today.
Yeah.
A really good example of it where, I really needed these guys to help turn this song around. Otherwise, it would just be yet another half-baked musical idea of mine. And I think what we're about to do is going to be really cool because of just somebody bringing up simple ideas and steering it in a
lot of times
direction.
Other people can see what you can't, but the important thing is you trust the other person, or that the other person's opinion to you matters, and that they get it. And over the years, at the time, maybe we didn't fully know that our partner was really this guy actually knows what he's talking about. Yeah. But as the years have gone by, and there's no doubt in my mind, I mean, we'll turn to each other and just go like, yeah, that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. This is the way the song should go. Like because we trust each other and we know our instincts are the same. They're coming from totally different places, but in the end, we're trying to get to the same place. So